This is actual data. And based on it, we are trending in the right direction. And it feels very good to see. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Art and this is the Art Founded channel. Today I'm going to be going over our recap for the month of August in terms of sales, of what we grossed, what we netted, and more importantly, deep diving into our data to figure out what's working and what do we need to move on from. So let's get started. We're pulling up our data here and we're going to begin with looking at our total gross revenue from August 1st to the 31st of 25. That was slightly over $2,100 and we netted $1,260. Now, we made 66 sales and our average sale came out to $32.12. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead here a little bit because I want to touch base on this graph right here. I did a video a couple of weeks back going over the week where we had little to no sales. Some people wouldn't think much of it, but when you're on a plan, you want to make sure that day over day you are hitting your daily targets. And so when those falter, it begins to get in the way of obviously the bigger picture. So we made some pivot, we made some changes. If you haven't seen that, watch my video where I go over all the little things I did to implement boosting our sales. It's definitely worth a watch. But you'll see here that the month finished out healthy, right? We went a lot of days with some traction. And at the end of it, maybe we didn't make as many sales that we wanted, and maybe we didn't get the net return that we wanted. But here's the good news. We got rid of 66 items in our store. We also created some net revenue that covered our cost of goods. And of that, I think we still overall netted about close to $1,000, which is great because that is all pure profit. So we'll look here at what were the biggest selling items of the month. And it's always interesting to see. For example, we sold this Free People embroidered white dress for $30. I know for a fact that my wife bought this at a thrift store for about $4. So that's a great net return. Here's another one. I found this one at Goodwill, this Kirkland sweater. It was $4 and it sold for $26. Again, a great net return. Another one was this Lululemon's polo that we found, I believe, at a flea market, and we got it for $3.50 and it sold for $32. If you saw one of my other video shorts a while back, there were these cards that I found in a $5 bag that had like 3 different assortments of cards. One of them was a tin of playing cards from the Golden Nugget from like the late 70s, and it sold for $42, which is great because obviously, again, I bought that for less than $5, and it not only gave me an ROI, but also there are still 2 sets of playing cards that are up in the store right now. So that's all pure profit at this point. A couple of other items worth mentioning here. This Howler Brothers shirt, there's a tip, write that down. Be on the lookout for Howler Brothers brands. If you are in the Austin market, then it's a no-brainer for you, right? Howler's brother reigns supreme in Austin, Texas. However, outside of Austin, Howler Brothers is still kind of foreign to everyone out here. And so when I'm in New Braunfels, San Marcos, or San Antonio, I come across Howler's Brothers pretty fast. And when I find it, I grab it quickly because there's a high return of investment and there's an even higher sell-through rate on it. And here's another example. The ACL Music Festival is next month. And so people are starting to buy things to be able to wear to the festival. So I have a couple of other items and I hope that they sell. Then we have this mug, right? Lately, I've been on this kick where I've been talking about mugs. And so it's funny because I didn't plan to talk about this, but as I'm looking at the data here, this was a great sell. So check this out. I bought this Twitch mug a long time ago on clearance for $5 on the website, retail. And I just never used it. And so I was cleaning the garage and I found it. So I went ahead and put it up. It sold for $33. And so, I mean, you know, obviously there's a net return of $20 there, which is fantastic. So now you've been able to identify some of the things that sold. And now we're going into September. And September is going to be incredible. It's going to be great for you. It's going to be great for me. And if it's not great, we're going to take a step back. We're going to recalibrate and we're going to make changes as needed. But we're not going to panic because once you panic, everything just trickles. Follow the page. Let me know in the comments what you're doing, how it's helping you. I still need to learn so much. And so your wisdom benefits me so much. So thanks for watching and we'll talk soon.